Okay, let's start this video. Um, I have to go back and see who it is. John, is that you, John? Speak to me, John. John Sinojo. I always, for some reason, from your name, I always thought you were like this young kid who just happened to like my channel. We're channeling right now. Can you see the wave? The sine wave? The word wave in itself says itself. It says wave. W. And in between, in the W, is that V. The V is the separation between the two sides. How do you have vibration if you don't have two sides? But how do you have anything if you don't have an area space to put it in? The E is towards the up, the movement. Wave, the crossing of the two waves, or the boat that crosses between the waves. Where does the A come from? Well, it's just plain and simple. W, right? When they cross over each other, that's the A, where X marks the spot. That's the A, Charlie. That's the A, Charlie, there. So what we're going to do right now, and I'm so excited. I was watching this child, this kid, this young person talking, and I don't know if it came out of his mouth because it means more coming out of a younger person. This young guy, and he was a Jewish fella, he says, how can you not believe in God? He says, how do they know the earth is 13 billion years old? He says, is it the earth that's 13 billion years old, or was it the universe? Yes, I think they said the universe. Just its name in its own, universe, united energy. It's the cat's energy. The cat is inside the energy. 8 times 3, 8 plus 3, 24 and 11. Minus it, it's 13, it becomes the AI, and that's where the energy comes from. Here's the wave. 23 and 1 is 24. 22 and 5 is 27 from the red sun. But guess what? Mars, command and create. 5 and 1, 6, 5 and 1, 6, 66 to split. Woman is part of that 66. 47, cycle of the moon, times 33. Now I have something on the stove, so give me a minute over here. I mean, for me, this is very exciting. Did I put something? Okay, everything is okay, nothing's burning, it smells like something's burning. But for me, this is very, very exciting, you know? This is exciting for me. I like to keep sometimes these pictures in the background just for the hell of it. Hell, 8, E, he, L, him and her. Hell, he, L. L means her. It's also the I, okay? We dot the I. You dot the I. The period comes at the end of every sentence. The sentence must be the cycle. 27 plus the one link. 28. 90, 90, 90, 270. 27. But the one link makes it 28, 28. 280, 270, 280, the cycle in the moon. Do you follow? Do you know where I'm getting? You get the drift? In between an area space, is it the E world? You see the way the center over here, when you have 3 lines, 1 line here, 2 line here, that center becomes the E world. It's a shared area space between above and below. Or is it 2 lines, right? In order to have these 2 lines, you need above of the area space, you need the center of the area space dividing the 2 blocks, leaving 1, 2, 3, 3 lines, and 2 area spaces. The line of one area space, the area space, the line separating the area space, and the line above, 3 and 2. Inside the word love, I just want to move, it's 3, 6, 4, 5, Federation, Fred, C. It's a 4-letter word, okay? It's a 4-letter word. Somehow, it's, I have to create something. I'm not going to do it right here in front of you. 47 times 33, or how about 11 times 6, 66? Or how about 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 6. She is the queen. The queen runs in Mars. Mars runs area space of the wave. Number 51 is Mars. Inside of another word, mass. 38 is CNH. CNH are the letters for church. Church. Artificial intelligence created by 1 and 3 will create this 19. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 will equal 3 and 4 DC. Total is 51 plus 1 Earth, and inside of Earth because of the energy coming out of Mars. Area space, area 25, numeric value for Earth 25. The mass comes out to 52, mass area 2525. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 is 1.25. And structure, I'm not sure how to use these words, but structure is 1.25. 512 memory. Split this in half. You got 2 sides, you got half and half. What are the number for 2 sides? Split by 1, creating half and half is 5 and 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10, equaling to 35. EC, any craps? 66, 11, and 12. 1 and 1, 1 and 2, or 2 and 1, whichever way you want, and put the 6 on each side or the other side. It doesn't make a difference to anybody, especially anybody that's me. What side you put the 6 on. The only number that's really different from all the other numbers is number 1. Because in roulette, there is a black one and there is a red one. The red one is number 19. The red one is 1 plus 9 equals to 1. The black one is 10 and 28. Low shoe has a numeric value and in their numeric structure. I do not remember. If somebody brings it up somewhere and shows me the number, their number is 19 and 28, total of 47. That numeric value is the numeric value for the moon. Okay, it's because it's a cycle. Not okay. The moon, M-O-O-N, M equaling to the 13th letter, O equaling to the 15th letter, the other O equaling to the 15th letter. Now we may as well play tennis. Mars, Mars, man on Mars. 10-10 connecting the worlds. 10-10 connect. Why? Oh my God. I don't know how to explain it to you. The numbers, the games. Let's play 9-ball. Let's have the 8-ball. Don't knock in the 8-ball. You knock the 8-ball in first, and all of a sudden the game's over. Somebody won. Splitting of the heavens, right? The 9-ball creates the diamond. 4 balls, 3 and 3. Right? You put 3 balls in the center, then 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 and 1, 8, 9. Let's get back to, should I be showing my face? Where's Mrs. Doubtfire? Robin Williams. I like that guy. Nice guy, eh? Oh, look. I got a crooked face. Looks like a sine wave coming off one side of my mouth, eh? Oh, being silly. Be silly. We have universe, numeric value 21 and 14. This is the movement unicycle, and movement of a unicycle with 1 wheel, and time. How does time come into here, and where does father come into time? And where does gun come into time? And why time? I'm going to have to take the camera off my beautiful face right now. Right? Right? Some people look at me and go, hey, that guy's on drugs. If I was on drugs, I'd have to put an egg and some oil inside a pan or butter and just fry it up because my mind would be fried. Fried egg. Right? Fried egg on Friday? Friday's the chicken, all the Jews, yeah, that's right, they leave work early, they run up on top of the church, they grab the chicken, they have Friday night chicken dinner. Church, chicken, top of the roof, church, you know. Church numeric value 61. So let's go to universe, okay? And moon, the value for moon is 57. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 plus 7 is 12. You minus it, it's 23. You add it, it equals to 47. Your cycle in your moon to the BC world. How do you create these two? 3, 1, 3 will create the 7. 2, 1, 2 will create the 5. 3 and 1 is 4. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 and 4 is the DC world. 3 and 4 is also the purple sky. And I'm not making this stuff up, because when you play pool, the 12 ball and the 4 ball, 1 plus 2 equals to 3, 3 plus 1 equals to 4, equals to purple. Now we have red and we have blue, which equals to 27 and 40, okay, which equals to a total of 13 and 67. 1 and 3, 4, 6 and 7, 13, 1 and 3, 4, 44, area space. Mass. You blow air into a balloon, that air must have mass inside of it. I can't talk about, I just want to tell you what the child said. He said, it's the mass that's moving around us that's creating the gravity. See, the earth can't always be going up, forcing us down, right? It's the mass, okay? If you breathe in a void, right? Sometimes you ever breathe and you feel like you're not breathing in anything? That's the void. You ever drive an airplane through the sky? Well, not drive it. You fly through the sky. Well, if you ever drove at all, anyway, you don't even have to be in this. Just look it up. Air pocket. The plane went through the air pocket and boom, it fell down. Well, if it was a pocket full of air, why should it be falling down? That means we move in mass. In order for a plane to take off the ground, it has to be moving in mass. The mass is weighting us down. The mass. They said there was one room, I remember in a video I saw, that they removed all the air from the room and then they dropped something. And apparently what they dropped fell at different speeds from something else, because they say a feather will fall not as quick as a bowling ball. Well, I'm not sure if it's the feather, because the mass will slow that feather down from falling at the same speed. Why is the feather doing this? Why isn't it just whoosh? I mean, this just goes down, right? The mouse just I'm not going to drop the mouse. You know how many videos I hit my mouse with and the video started over and it was gone? I've got 12 minutes in here and I haven't even begun. Well, we're going to bring it down to the end. So now we have mass. Mass numeric value is 52. The numeric value for area is 52. We always talk in coordinate space. Coordinate space. We always see there's, I can't talk about this, but the Earth is apparently spinning on that angle. If it's spinning on that angle, wouldn't I mean, I don't even want to say it. I mean, I don't know if it's going to cause, you know, by spinning, the Earth is not spinning this way. Apparently, it's spinning this way, right? I mean, it's 7,000. What speed does, like, what speed this pen is 5 inches long, and how long will it take before I turn around this whole pen, right? But look at my arms. What's going to happen to my arms in order to turn around this whole pen? I had to create the Z, right? I had to create the Z. The Earth wobbles this way, and then it wobbles this way. Z and N, Z and N, Z and N. When it goes straight up, it's I and H. Whoop! H, I, Z, N. I, H, N, Z. 4 lines. Where did I get here? Area, space, universe. Inside the word universe. Energy. Why the clock? That's what I was on, because the movement of time, 3.75. 3.75 times 2 equals 7.5. Times 4 equals 15. Mirror it times 4 again is 16. 6 and 1 is the numeric value for the church. 60 seconds, 16 times 3.75, 60 seconds. 7.5 is 3/4. 3/4. 3/4, the numeric value for Earth. There's two values, 3/4. This and this work in conjunction with a value of what a quarter is. 15 seconds is a quarter of time, and 25 is a quarter of 100. 414 will create 4 times 1, 4 plus 1 will create 45. The numeric value for Fox and the Sun, 54, and love, 3/18. Reverse of the word, 108. Short count of the word, 18. 6 and 3 and 4 and 5. 4 and 3, 7. 6 and 5, 11. 7 come 11. 11, 1 and 1 is 2, coming of the red sun. Communication, we add this red and blue one more time, becomes 80 and becomes 54. Plus and minus, 67, 13, 80 minus 54. 80 is your communication doorway, 9 lives of the cat. I'm going to write that down. 80 and 54. When you add it up all together, it'll become 8 and 5, 13. 1 and 3 is 4. It'll create 44 area space, or 134 for AC, DC, A, and I coming into the world. We can get 7 another way. We can go 4, 1, 2, and that will be the cat for 7. We can't do 5, 1, 1, because if you do 5, 1, 1 and you're in the highway, they call it tow truck. You want to do 5? How do you do 5 without doing 2, 1, 2? This cannot change. Inside of 3 is 1 and 2. Inside of 3 is 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 is already part of the 7th gate. How do we, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm not even sure if I'm finished, universe, this is the word for cat. It also says E-I-E-I-O, because the 5 and the 9 both have a numeric value of 42. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 by 3 is 24. 9 by 5 is 45. 3 by 3 is 9, and 7 by 5 is 35. We have a perfect word. We have 8, 9, 9, 6. 8, 9, 9, 6. Now, I can get into that, but I'm not going to. What I want to do right now is talk about the stars, but I think I'm going to leave the stars for the next video. Here we have our wave. We have the center of the wave. We have the I, or the H, showing you. You see the way the H, you have 2 waves over here. Okay, in fact, let's not even talk about these waves, just talk about the design. The H will show the above and below. The I will show the side to side. The E is in the center, splitting both of them. That's where we get that extra line in the center showing the division between the two, or the mirror and the split. We have W, we have A, we have V. In where is the V? Well, the I is in the middle of the V, and the A, or is the A in the middle of the V, and the V is on each side of the I. I'm not even sure. Can you just look at it and not ask so many questions? I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not sure which other way to go. Yes, I wanted to talk about 5 times 5 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15 and 8, so it would be the high side of the black ball. 15 ball and 8 ball equals to 8 and 6. I said all zeros because the I, X marks the spot, right? X marks the spot. All zeros in between 2 sides, above and below, all zeros to me, because in the 5 position, right, the push button on the dial phone in the middle, which should be the 5 position, the 5 is now on the side, so there's all the way around numbers on the side, and there's 12 numbers. There's 10 numbers, then the star key and the pound key. Pound for dog, star for cat, pound for dog, dog likes to pee on the hydrant. The cat wants to bury it in the ground. We're not going to get into that. There's just so many things we can talk about. So many things we can just talk about. Reading Railroad and Roger Rabbit and CB codes, and I'm reading you. But anyways, I'm getting off the subject. 20-minute video. Raphael, I'm a little hungry. Thank you for watching this video. Have yourself a good night. There must have been something else. Yes, 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. Times 5 equals 625. 4 and 1 DNA. 41 times 625 is 25,625. Okay, which is part of the Mayan timeline. There's 25,920 and 25,625. It's 295, if I remember the difference between the two. I believe that's Venus, Neptune, and the cycle of them, but it won't make any difference to you right now. The 125th day is the 5th of May, which is the 5th month of the 5th day. Except if it's a leap year, it's 126, and all of a sudden, when you get 26 coming in, you have the Queen. When you get 25 and 512, you get Mars and Earth again. Thank you for watching this video. Bless you. Gesundheit.